Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel for another interesting review. Thanks for watching. This time we have another Oberfränkisches Kellerbier. This one is from Brauerei Herrmann, Ampferbach, and it's one that I'm looking forward to a lot. You know, if you've been following my channel, that Kellerbier is probably my favorite beer, so at the moment I really like the fresh, unfiltered taste of a Kellerbier. And this one has been catching my interest a lot. Very small brewery located in Ampferbach, and it comes in this Bügelverschluss flasche, and you see the print right here, and yeah, all in all, nice looking label, and also the back label. I'm gonna show it closer to you. First of all, I do have one other beer from this brewery that I'm gonna review in the future. It's the Urst of Hell, so look forward to that one as well. But and that one is having a red label, but this one is a green label, which fits quite nice. And one thing that I really like about this label is that you see a look of the brewer right here, something which I really like. Herrmann, Ampferbach, Kellerbier, Privatbrauerei is the information. 1754, back label right here. Kellerbier, Zutaten Wasser, Gerstenmalz, Gersten, Röstmalz, Hopfen, Hefe. Brauerei Georg, Herrmann, Brückenstraße 3 in Ampferbach in Burgebrasch. Gebraut nach dem bayerischen Reinheitsgebot von 1516 für Brauerei Herrmann. Alcohol content 5.5% volume. So a little bit maybe strong for a Kellerbier, but I'm gonna read through some information that I found on Beer Wanderer's website. Annual output 800 hectoliters. Founded 1754, the Herrmann family still runs a very traditional village pub in town, as well as the beer keller just on the edge of the town. With a simple cozy interior and friendly owners, it's easy to see why they managed to survive. There is a simple menu, but for special events a more elaborate one. Their fantastic beer is the reason enough to make our way out to Ampferbach. We stopped here in the middle of a nice walk that takes in both Hand and Krasmansdorf before returning to Burgebrasch. We had a big breakfast and had to catch a midday bus, so there wasn't so many time to sample the food. In fact, there was all the time for a fairly quick beer. Though their Kellerbier is the most noted one from the brewery, I opted for the Weihnachtsbock since it was on tap on our winter visit. At the time, I hoped to return in summer to not only have their lower octane session beer, but also to check out their fine looking beer keller, which we spotted from the trail on the way into town. It took me 2 years, but I finally made it to Hermann's Keller, and it was worth the wait. And about this specific one, the Kellerbier, we can read the following. Brewery Brauerei Herrmann, Town Ampferbach, style Kellerbier. Color in Krug, so no visuals, looks golden. Head white, bready, thinning. Nose grain, body medium lower carbonation. Palate balanced, semi-dry, nice light graininess, underlying hops. Finish semi-dry, semi-bitter, served on tap at the brewery Hermann's Keller. The impression: I'd missed this beer at the brew pub in town 2 winters ago when I only had time for one beer and opted for their excellent Weihnachtsbock. It's also referred to as their ungespundetes Lager at the pub, so I assume it's the same beer as the Keller. At any rate, it comes in a Krug, befitting the atmospheric Keller setting. This pretty much ensures the low carbonation, and the true session beer is what you get with this excellent offering from Brauerei Herrmann. This area is certainly blessed with some great beer, and this lightly grained treat with underlying hops is no exception. I pined to try it, and I'm pining to have it again, and at this Keller for maximum effect. So of course I'm gonna read through also the books that I'm having about brewers in Franken, which is my big interest, of course. See this book right here, and Brauerei Herrmann right here, and it says 1754, Georg Herrmann, annual output 600 hectoliters, Felsenkeller und Kegelbahn. Die Brauerei Herrmann in Ampferbach wurde in den Jahre 1754 unter dem Namen Schiller gegründet. Seit 1825 gehört zum Brauhaus auch ein 14 Keller mit Kellerhaus, der einige 100 Meter außerhalb von Ampferbach auf einer Anhöhe gelegen heute noch als Lagerkeller genutzt wird. Hier reift das Kellerbier, welches im Sommer auf den schattigen Bierkeller aus den Sepfhahnen kommt. Erst 1961 kam mit der Eisenrad von Braumeister Herrmann der Name Herrmann zur Brauerei. 2004 konnte man das 250-jährige Brauereijubiläum mit einem großen Festwochenende in Brauerei feiern. Georg Herrmann legt bei allen Dingen im Betrieb noch selbst Hand, sei es beim Brauen und vor allem bei Reifung und Lagerung des Bieres, die immer noch in den alten Gäumern des Bierkellers vorgenommen wird. Sie es bei der Hausschlachtung, die für die hervorragenden Spezialitäten des Hauses sorgt. Deswegen gehört die Schlachtschlüssel natürlich zu den Pflichtterminen im Franken-Gourmet-Kalender. Im Sommer lockt den 500 Meter entfernte Biergarten natürlich auch zum draußen sitzen. Auf dortigen Kegelbahnen übrigens leider nicht mehr gekegelt werden. Sie dient nur noch als regensicherer Unterstand bei Zwischendurchschauern. Biersorten Kellerbier, Hell and Hefeweißbier, der Klassiker Kellerbier, which of course is the reason for why I'm having it at the moment. I tend to go for the most popular beer style from each brewery. I think that's a very fair reason to have. Well, there is so many breweries that I only choose one from each brewery at the moment. And also I have this book right here, and you see the brewery Herrmann right here, very small one as you can see. And you can maybe look and have a little closer look here at the brewery, and it says Georg Herrmann 1754 ungespundetes Lagerbier, Vollbier, Hefeweißbier. Seasonal ones, Weihnachtsbock, meist getrunken Lagerbier und Vollbier. Annual output 1,200 hectoliters. Brauerei Gasthof Herrmann and Hermann's Keller. Yeah, that's the information that I'm having. So over to the tasting part. Well, let's look up the label. Nice looking label of Herrmann Ampferbach Kellerbier. And you see the look of the brewery right here. Very, very nice looking label. And of course this bottle is going to look good into my collection. So let's pull up the bottle with the Bügelverschluss sugar. Right there, smoke coming out, of course, showing that it's really fresh and nice, which is very important, especially on a Kellerbier, to drink it as fresh as possible. And there we have it, most of it, and you see that it's very, very thick white foam crown and perfect thick white foam, and also with this big bubbles, typical Franconia style, and very, very Kupfer in color, easy to see through this fantastic look of this color, the perfect color of it, really Bernsteinfarben's color. You can see very, very many small bubbles rising up, also shows quality. So this one is in every way showing real high quality with this very, very thick white foam crown and the typical fantastic Kupfer color of it. So this is important, especially on the Kellerbier. Drink it fresh and build up this foam and keep it all the way through. That's very Franconian style in my opinion. Let's get the aroma, which is definitely showing in every way why I love Kellerbier so much. It's got the typical unfiltered freshness, and it really it's easy to taste the aroma that it's Bernstein colored and ungespundet and everything like that, which is so fantastic about this Franconian Kellerbiers. This is something really fantastic in my opinion. Looks amazing. I really hope that you can to search more about this brew. It doesn't have a website because they focus on doing things the old way instead of creating websites and so on, but fantastic brewer, Herrmann Ampferbach. And you see that it looks really nice. There we have it all. So let's taste it. The Brauerei Herrmann Ampferbach Kellerbier. Prost. So of course, fantastic, I would say. It's a typical, well-balanced a Franconian Kellerbier taste of it. Very well balanced between the hops and the malt, and all in all, a perfect Kellerbier in my opinion. Very nice and rich and süffisch and vollmundisch in taste, just as the Germans are saying unverfälscht. It really also is, I would say, easy to feel the color of it while you drink it, comparing it to many other Kellerbiers that is a little bit more pale, and this one is quite very amber, but that's actually what I prefer, because it really gives a special taste that is so great, and that is really something special also, this dark Bernstein colored amber color. That is fantastic, and you see still big thick white foam crown. Very important to keep it all the way through. Gives the right taste in the glass. So this one is fantastic, absolutely fantastic Kellerbier from Herrmann. Can take a look at the label once again meanwhile. It's nice brewery here on the picture. Herrmann Ampferbach. Very small brewery, as I said. But I really hope they survive. That's what I want to achieve with my channel. Get attention to this very small brewery that doesn't even have a website. Because I really hope they survive this crisis. And they're having a hard time, of course. They need to be closed down because of restrictions, and usually all the people at the local town come to the pub and help it survive, serving beers directly from the brewery. And often they don't even sell it in Getränkemarkts and so on. But this specific one is so fantastic, in my opinion. Brauerei Herrmann Ampferbach is a big recommendation, even if you're into Kellerbiers or not. It's a huge recommendation from me, I would say. That's the Herrmann Ampferbach Kellerbier, and it's a fantastic Kellerbier in my opinion. Big recommendation. So that's it for now, I think. Hope you like my reviews. Continue to follow my channel for more testing Franconian beer reviews, and see you again in next Franconian beer review.